Welcome! Today I will show you Continuum's excellent defense on Coastline, a map we don't see that often in Pro League, and the bomb sites Penthouse and Theater. I will show you their setup and tell you all about their plan and how Flipsid tried to counter their strat but failed. There's a lot of smart plays in this round, so pay close attention as I first show you the clip from the actual match, and then after that I will jump into the game and jump into the map layout and show you exactly how everything was set up so you can try it yourself. If you like this video, I would really appreciate if you left a like before you leave, and if you don't already subscribe, please subscribe here below so you don't miss any of my upcoming guides just like this one. And with that, let's watch the round.
Yeah, when they brought Jarvis on the Rook, it put Canadian, I believe, on the Valkyrie. And that forewent any bandit or mute that they could have brought, which is how easily the wall got opened up by Pojoman.
I mean, we do have a Thatcher technically coming from Flipside, but it's obviously, having the bandits is going to slow down that thermite quite a lot. And it might even force them to use Hibana charges. And when you're using Hibana charges to open up walls like that, it really is not going to get you as much control.
Mm-hmm. Now we are going to see.
Yeah, there's that rotation of the mirror window.
Yep.
That's gonna allow anybody to play from the doorway of the A bomb site and try to challenge, contest anyone who's coming from the south stairwell. And it's gonna be again another flip side taken to the south, just trying to make the same amount of pressure they got in the first round. I like this attack.
And there's going to be one EMP going out. I believe that would have gotten 2 or 3 charges here. Hotandcold, however, finding a little nifty spot beneath the fences.
He's going to go ahead and jungle gym his way up onto the roof, and then from here he can drop onto the balcony outside of the B bomb site, and then you can run from this balcony straight through that window into the B bomb site. You don't have to repel at all. It's a nice nifty little spot.
We are going to see Pojoman try to open up this wall yet again. Another EMP going out. However, the EMP did not tag the bandit battery. Now, Canadian is going to be actively swapping here, trying to get Pojoman down. That's going to be the last of the EMPs. And it's going to try to open up. Canadian will tag that down, and unfortunately, it does not look like the window's going to get, or the wall gets opened up.
Yeah, Canadian with a nice bandit trick there, taking out both of the thermite charges. Well played to him. Unfortunately, Mint with some bad Thatcher batteries. They did bounce off the wall and kind of, well, they didn't get the batteries.
That's one of the issues that happens when you just throw them up through the window without actually trying to place them.
Yeah, you got to aim those batteries, man. Jarvis is going to take out Adam now, and we are going to have a 4-on-5 in the favor of Continuum with only a minute to go, and both thermite charges now, their entire strategy is thrown out the window.
They can salvage this, though, because there is only one wall that's been banded, so they can Hibana it, which it looks like they will be doing. So they're still going to go for that A push. However, there are 3 cTm members all face this way. Whoa, one after one another here going to Hotandcold. Now, Canadian's going to tuck himself into the corner, play the closer angle as Necrox comes up and drags the shots down to the Pojoman, and VK will get traded out by Hot. Now we are going to have I'm going to say a crawl-through hole. I don't even know if that's big enough to go through, but Hotandcold's going to try to tag this down. Canadian will be there to throw a couple bullets into his booty, and now it's a 1-on-3. As Hot's going to be the last man alive with 1 health and a dream, and a little tap there by Canadian will drop him down. There was a team kill by Hotandcold onto Mint.
I think Hotandcold freaking out just a little bit too much there.
Hot thought he was the last man alive, he says.
Oh, no.
So, if you look at the map, this was their basic setup. They had Bandit, Mira, and Smoke playing inside A, also keeping an eye on B, so they was defending B from A. Then they had Valkyrie and Jaeger, who was roaming and was a bit further away. So the setup was, you see these icons, they're reinforcement icons. So reinforced here, reinforced here, reinforce, and the entire wall here. Then they have a lot of barbed wire. If they're pushing through here, for the bathroom, through the window, through the door, staircase, they had barbed wire everywhere and Jaeger devices everywhere. These, number 1 and 2, there are no mirror icons inside this whiteboard, so I have to use the numbers. This is mirror 1 window, and this is the second window. So what she could do here is Bandit, he was doing the bandit trick right here, because this is key. If they open up here, this whole tactics falls apart. So bandit is key here. He was bandit tricking here, and he did it successfully. He also had this window here, which made it hard for if the attackers wanted to come here and push towards the door, they would be spotted out and shot through the, not through the mirror window, but they would see them through the mirror window and they'd peek out through the door and shoot them. So this made it hard for them to come through the hallway. Then they had the mirror here, keeping an eye on this site. And they also had smoke, who can throw a smoke canister over here and deny the plant from a distance without going there. And of course, the roamers can fall back, rotating this way, if they get to tell that they are pushing towards B. They also had this hatch here open for rotation if needed. So Flipsid saw this setup and they understood that B will be hard to take with the mirror window facing that way. So the best way was to breach the south wall, which was a perfect read of them. But they couldn't get the wall open. Thatcher missed one of his EMPs and Bandit did an excellent job on the bandit trick. So even though they pushed with Hibana, Thermite, Blackbeard, Thatcher up through that staircase on the south wall, they could not get in. They unfortunately also got a team kill in the end, but at that point the round was already lost. But if you come up against a defense like this, the absolute key here is to breach that wall. Make sure it happens, make sure the bandit don't succeed with his bandit trick. And as you can see here, when I'm showing, it's very hard to get into B when they are defending from inside A. There's a hard angles, they can hide behind a lot of stuff, and when they have that mirror window, so they always know your position, and it's very hard for you. Also, I must show this again, this was such a smart play. When you jump up here in the roof, you can go over here, and what you can do after that, you can come down and stand outside watching inside the window towards B without repelling, because if you repel, you're much more exposed for defenders jumping out below you shooting you. This way you can watch the window but without being on a repel and being much safer from defenders that will flank you. I also think we need to take some time to look at Jarvis' excellent Valkyrie cam one more time. Down in the main lobby, you remember? He has placed a black camera straight up on a white wall and no one saw it. What he did, he placed it right on top of the lamp, as you see here, so it basically blended into the interior, looked as a part of the lamp. And as you can see here, they just rushed through, pushed the staircase without even seeing that camera, even if it was a black camera on a white wall. So that's just a smart play, and I love that, small details. And with that, I say thanks for today, and I will soon be back with more videos just like this one, so please hit subscribe here below, and I'll see you next time.